Valerie Turner. Thank you for coming to my reading, Valerie Turner Tarot. And I'm hoping that you came to my reading because you felt drawn to me, myself, and what I had to offer you as far as feeling an energy that's within you and within a person that you're thinking of. And then I can also draw from that and give you information for you to move forward. So if the story or the reading resonates with you, please subscribe. And I can't wait to get started. Thank you so much. So we have 4 periods of time. And we have the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. And these 4 periods of time represent times that are connected with you. So what I need you to do is to choose 2 of the 4 clocks. And let's say you choose these 2, and I am drawn to these 2 clocks, then maybe this reading is not for you. But if I do choose a clock that's within the 2 that you're thinking of, then this reading is for you. So I'm going to choose a random number. And as I drop it, this number will be drawn to a certain period of time that hopefully connects with you. So it went this direction for this clock, and it went down for the second clock. So I'm hoping one of these 2 clocks you were drawn to, and I need to connect these 2 periods of time with a masculine and a feminine energy. These 2 cards are masculine and feminine, but I do not know what either card is until I flip it over. So for this side, we have the feminine energy. And for this side, we have the masculine energy. And so what I'm seeing right off the bat is this is someone on the feminine side that honestly I feel like can be a little bit closed off. I'm feeling that a little bit protective. Not necessarily negative, but just closed off a little bit more protective. On the masculine side, I am seeing that this person is more in the mindset of take me as who I am. Take me for who I am, because I'm pretty much going to tell you who I am if you ask. That's what I'm seeing right off the bat. Let's get a little bit more clarification with the tarot cards, okay? Let's see here. Let's try that again. I want it to just be smooth and more organized. There we go. This is for the feminine, the Hierophant, and for the masculine, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. So for the feminine, the Hierophant. So someone who is very trusting in knowing that they have answers for themselves, and they do feel deeply secure and strong for the answers they have within what they can hold in containment of their own being. A philosopher who can also take all their knowledge and wisdom and pass that on to someone else. The masculine, the Wheel of Fortune, really turning the wheel to make things happen. so what I'm seeing here is that as far as the clarifying the energies, I really feel like these energies are very, very similar. I mean, the only thing that I'm having differences on, and actually the number that I chose was the 8, which is really, it's such a strong number. It's a real balanced number, and I do see that balanced as far as what the tarot is telling me. Now, I saw this as more transparent, and this energy maybe a little bit more closed off, but that kind of does balance each other, you know. They're just kind of yin yang. So I'm really feeling at this time that both of these energies are very balanced. So obviously you came to my reading and you're unsure of, you know, I'm thinking of this person, it's not working, I can't figure it out. I have a feeling that both of you are very similar, very similar. And whatever energies they're giving you, either you're thinking they're so transparent or they're so able to answer whatever questions you have about them or what information you need from them so easily. I think you're secretly kind of thinking, is this really for real? Are they really telling me the truth? So let's dig in a little bit deeper. And this is my Castaway deck, and it's giving me information on what's casting over this relationship and maybe what's holding it back. This is a deck that I created, and so this is going to be for the masculine. This is going to be for, let's go deep to the feminine. And let's get an idea. See what is overshadowing this relationship. So with the feminine is saying children. I'm unsure I can give everything within me to children who are not mine. Okay, so pretty clear cut. Maybe this is why I'm feeling a little bit of this, you know, a little bit closed off as far as maybe the masculine has children with someone else and the feminine is not sure. Can I really take on everything? Can I take this energy on? And it seems like children are a defining factor. Now, beyond this issue, there is someone within the feminine that's very nurturing, very, you know, value oriented. So it's within this person, but they're unsure if they can really let that out. For the masculine, what's kind of overshadowing, I guess, the relationship? Love. I'm unsure it really exists. I'm able to like it, but love, I don't know how to feel it. Okay, I understand now what's going on. If the masculine is not really able to be someone that can give everything, I see now. This person is someone who can be, you know, very cut dry. Like, if you have something I was getting this right off the bat. If you have something to ask me, if you have a feeling about something or you want to know about me, I'm going to give you an answer. But I don't think I'm going to be able to give you a deeper answer. Yeah, and that's exactly why the feminine is a little bit closed off. I see that now. I mean, the masculine definitely thinks that he can make anything happen. You know, anything is possible with him. I really feel like, though, it's more on a professional level than really an emotional level. Yeah, where the feminine, it's really more emotions. I don't know if I'm willing to take on you and your family or whoever, it doesn't necessarily have to be children, it can just be family oriented. If you are not able to exist on a deeper level. So let's find out this is my cards of hope. Like, what could we hope that could come in and make this energy a little bit more fulfilling for the feminine and for the masculine. For the feminine, dilute. Okay? For the masculine, certainty. Okay. I understand now the feminine does not want to feel like she's spreading herself too thin. She's a very deep thinker, and I believe that the inner knowledge and the knowing that she has within her is something that she can share on a spiritual level, but not spread it out to everyone, where the ideas and her mindset and her beliefs and what is truly important to her is thinned out. She really wants to hone in on just a small energy. The masculine certainty, he's really never had certainty. I'm unsure it really exists. I'm able to like, but love, I don't know how to feel it. He's maybe never been in love, never felt a deep connection. But I do feel like the connection is strong. I do feel like it's balanced. And if we can figure out how that the masculine can use the energy that he uses within his profession, making things happen with the Wheel of Fortune, if he can use that, turning the tables and migrate it into a more emotional, deeper thought process, I really feel like that's going to open up the feminine, and she can focus her energy on just the masculine and those close to him, and not spreading herself too thin. If we had to get messages from the feminine to the masculine and the masculine to the feminine, what would each other say to one another? I kind of think of as, I kind of always say this, as if you were stuck in a room with this person. And what would be like their deeper thoughts that they really could not get away from saying? So the feminine's thoughts are here. The masculine's thoughts are here. And the feminine to the masculine, every time I look at your picture, I get lost in your eyes. Every time I look at your picture, I get lost in your eyes. So the idea that once the masculine is in front of her, and even in like a phone or a picture that's tangible, deep rooted feelings are within her for him. And she doesn't want to lose that. This is a very passionate person. I can tell this is a very passionate person that hones in on how they feel on very few people in their life. For the masculine to the feminine, no one can make me laugh like you. I want so badly to hear your silly goofiness. So definitely the masculine really liked how we find out a little bit more about the feminine, that she was, silly and goofy, and that was a draw to him. I think those are two really sweet messages. No one can make me laugh like you. And she so wants to be someone who can concentrate on the masculine. And I honestly feel like all this masculine needs to do is to feel a little bit more at ease, to trust that he can eventually feel love. So on the back of these clocks, periods of time are numbers. And what these numbers are is, in my song book, if the masculine were to hear a song and the feminine were to hear a song, they would think of one another. So as far as the feminine, it is song Against All Odds, Phil Collins. And I recommend that you download the song, look up the lyrics, listen to the song outside of my reading. How can you just walk away from me when all I can do is watch you leave? Because we've shared the laughter. There we go. There's our connection. We've shared the laughter. No one can make me laugh like you. And we've shared the tears. We've shared the pain, and even shared the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at all. I think that's so perfect for this reading as far as how the feminine feels. She really feels like this person could make anything happen when she's lost in his eyes. The masculine, the song is We Belong by Pat Benatar. And once again, download the song, order it, listen to it. It can be beneficial after you listen to the reading. Many times I've tried to tell you, many times I've cried alone. This is a very, very passionate person. This is a very passionate person. I can tell they're very emotional, maybe not in front of the feminine, but by themselves. Always I'm surprised how well you cut my feelings to the bone. Don't want to leave you really. I've invested too much time to give you up that easy to the doubts that complicate your mind. So, doubts that complicate the feminine's mind are the possible inability for this person to feel a deep love. And they really want, in the end, a sense of certainty. They really want a sense of certainty, and also cut my feelings to the bone. So to get a little bit better idea, being the energy of the Hierophant, this is really a feminine that is very truthful. She's very truthful, going to say what she means. She may be a little closed off and hey, I know what I want attitude, but she must have been very honest with this masculine and just said, listen, this is what I need, this is what I want. And I know it's possible within you, but she spoke her mind, she spoke her truth. And that's, I believe, how this relationship ended. I really believe these two people can come back together once there's some time and distance, and the masculine has a little bit of time to think through what certainty he needs in order to make his wheels of his life move forward. And the feminine's going to be fine because she's definitely a person who speaks the truth. She does not spread herself too thin. And she's protectant of what she knows is important to her. This was a very, very beautiful reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really feel like it's a balanced energy that just needs a little bit more time to think things through. listen to the songs outside my reading. And I think when you look at the lyrics and you listen to the songs, there could be a little bit more meaning for you that you really could take with you to move forward and find answers within you, that this information would guide you and help you along your way. Thank you.